In this lesson, we'll be answering the question, what is a plant? In Lesson 1, you accomplished a general survey of the 6 kingdoms of life. In botany, we study plants, or kingdom plantae. Botan is Greek for pasture or grass. So that is why the study of plants, or botany, is named such. Here is the definition of a plant we will be working on for the rest of this unit. Plants are multicellular eukaryotes that have cell walls made of cellulose. They develop from multicellular embryos and carry out photosynthesis using the green pigments chlorophyll A and B. Let's break each of these traits down. Multicellular means that plants are composed of more than one cell. In this picture you see here, there are many plant cells seen with the green chloroplasts inside. Plants are eukaryotic. This means that plant cells have a nucleus that contain DNA. Plants have cell walls made of cellulose. Cell walls are rigid structures on the outside of cells that give plants structure and support. Animal cells do not have cell walls. This is one way in which animal cells and plant cells are different. Plants have multicellular embryos. A multicellular embryo is a many-celled immature or baby plant. Each plant grows from a multicellular embryo. Plants carry out photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process plants perform to create glucose and carbohydrates using carbon dioxide, water, and light energy. They do this for the purpose of building plant structures and for energy. So in summary, plants take carbon dioxide and water and using light energy convert it into glucose and oxygen. That glucose can then be converted into larger carbohydrates or cellulose for the cell walls of their plant cells. Plants also have chlorophyll A and B. Chlorophyll is a green molecule inside of plant cells that allow plants to absorb light energy. A and B are 2 different types of chlorophyll, but they serve the same function. They both absorb light. What do plants need to survive? In general, plants need 4 things: sunlight, water and minerals, gas exchange, and to be able to move water and nutrients. As we discuss each plant group in later lessons, we'll talk about how the plants accomplish these tasks. But in general, all plants need sunlight. They need a way to gather sunlight in order to perform photosynthesis. Most of the plants you are familiar with have leaves to accomplish this function. All plants need water and minerals. They need a way to obtain water and minerals in order to accomplish photosynthesis and grow. Most plants have roots to accomplish this, but some plants simply absorb them. All plants need gas exchange. They need a way of getting carbon dioxide into the plant for photosynthesis and need a way of getting oxygen out. Some plants have stomata to accomplish this purpose. Plants need a way to move water and nutrients. They need a way to move water and nutrients from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom, so each cell has what it needs to photosynthesize and grow. Some plants have tubes that accomplish this purpose. Let's discuss what is not a plant. This is a picture of seaweed. Seaweed or algae is not a plant. Why not? It contains different chlorophyll molecules rather than A and B. There is a different composition of the cell walls rather than cellulose. Their reproduction is different, and they do not have true leaves, stems, and roots like plants do. Mushrooms or fungi are also not plants. They do not photosynthesize. They are heterotrophic, meaning they need to eat to obtain nutrients and energy. So fungus cannot make its own food using photosynthesis. They need to eat. They dissolve, usually dead material, and gain energy that way. Fungi also have a cell wall made of chitin, so it's different than a cell wall of a plant of cellulose. Last lesson you learned about the 6 kingdoms of life. In this class we focus mainly on kingdom plantae. We will have a couple lessons on algae and fungi just so you know the difference between them and plants. It is important to understand how life is classified. Kingdom plantae is the largest classification of plants. It's broken down into phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. In this unit, we'll focus mainly on the phyla and class of plants. In Botany 2, you'll focus on the family, genus, and species of some common plants around Utah. In this unit, we'll be taking a very broad look at some common plant phyla. Now it's time to take the quiz.